If you'd... Oh! Just killed a woman. Feeling good.
What was that? Is that in the quote book? Does that go in the quote book?
That might go in the quote book.
Some pollen.
Did you say pollen?
No. Errand. And I was very calm.
Someone just came up to me.
So most of us know or have seen Tommyinnit before. He's got 9.5 million subscribers, gets millions of views per video, and a little bit annoying, I must admit.
That's because, boys, people usually find me annoying at first. I don't know why.
But in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how Tommyinnit makes videos that get millions of views daily. Basically, I'm going to break down some of his videos, show you the most important parts, and then you can implement some of these tricks into your own content. Alright, what's up guys? My name is JacQ or JacQ, and I think it's best if we break Tommy's videos down into 3 different segments. First up is going to be his intro. It's extremely strong and does a great job at grabbing his audience's attention. Second is going to be his content. Is this just some normal gameplay, or maybe there's something special that he's putting in his content to make it so good? Third and finally is going to be his editing. He does some very basic edits, but they do an amazing job at grabbing his audience's attention and keeping them glued. When you first click on a Tommyinnit video, the only thing you typically see is some text, but you have to understand the importance of this text. With that text being the only thing on screen, your eyes are automatically glued to it. Then when you're hooked by that text, he does one of the most important parts of his video. He explains exactly what the video is about. Typically, it's just a Minecraft mod, but by doing this, his audience knows exactly what's going to happen in the video. And even though they know exactly what's going to happen, that makes them want to stick around and see exactly how it happens later on in that video. He gives enough information to hook his audience at the very beginning and keep them hooked for the rest of the video. So exactly what I did at the beginning of this video. Now, there are 2 more parts to his intros, one of which being a clip from the video that's extremely funny that once again piques the audience's interest and makes them want to stay for the rest of the video. And number 2 is a plug at the very beginning of his video to boost his sub count.
If you don't, then please subscribe. We're close to 9 million.
Personally, I really don't like doing these, but clearly it works. And while we're on the topic, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. I cover the best content on YouTube to help you guys make content the way that you want to make it. Later on, if you feel like I'm not doing a good enough job, unsubscribe and let me know that I suck down in the comments below. Dude, I'm so cringy. Holy shit. I'm so cringy. Now at this point, we've covered everything to do with his intro, so we're going to go ahead, move into that second segment, his content. And when it comes to a Tommyinnit video, just about every single video he does is him and his friends playing Minecraft, but what's special here? What's making this so unique that he's getting so many views and so many subs that it's just so amazing that people have to watch? And honestly, it's nothing special. And don't get me wrong, his videos are kind of funny and they're nice to watch, but people have been making Minecraft videos since the days of the Yogscast. And if you don't know who the Yogscast is, that definitely shows you exactly how old Minecraft videos are. Now, something different that Tommy does compared to a lot of other gaming channels on YouTube is he gives a lot of different POVs with the people that he's playing with. This spices up his content a good bit and helps keep the audience glued to his videos by giving them a couple of different things to look at. Honestly, I don't think Tommyinnit's content is something just completely out of the box and amazing that no one's ever seen before, but I think the way he delivers it is what makes his content so great. He has good content, good thumbnails, and amazing intros. That combination does extremely well for Tommy and probably would for a majority of other people on YouTube as well. Now, we've covered the intro, we've covered the content, and lastly, we're going to cover his editing. And like I said, Tommy doesn't have some insanely crazy effects, but what he has are some very nice basic effects that anybody can do on any video editing software. Now, I'm going to be doing this in Adobe Premiere because that's the program that I use, but like I said, you can do this in any other program. Just follow the same general steps and you'll achieve the same product. Now, first up, we're going to show you how to get this text to bounce in really quickly. Like we covered earlier, it's really good to keep your audience glued to your video, and also it's extremely simple to edit into a video. Essentially, all we're going to do is change the size of the text. So to begin, I have some text on my timeline here, and I'm going to go to the effects controls in the top left. In Adobe Premiere, we mess with scale, but it might be like size or something else in any other program. But go ahead and click the stopwatch to animate the scale for Adobe Premiere, and then drag this first keyframe out to the very end. At the very beginning, you're going to have a scale keyframe with the size of 10, and then in the middle, we're going to do a scale keyframe with the size of 120. And then make it look a lot nicer, select this anchor point and then grab it from your preview window and drag it into the middle of your text. Essentially, all we're doing here is having the text super small, having it grow really big, and then making it shrink down just a little bit. But by doing this in a quick succession, it makes the text look like it's bouncing in really quickly. Another thing that Tommy likes to do is a simple zoom in with some motion tracking, which you can also do in just about any video editing software. But essentially, all we're going to do is zoom in on our target and then move our video to match our target's movement. So to do this in Adobe Premiere, I'm going to say we're going to zoom in to about 200%. And in our case, I think we're going to cover this player over here on the left. Basically, all I did was move it into where this player is in the middle of our video. Then you're going to move forward a little bit, and then this target's going to be in a different area. So all you really have to do is, once again, line that target up in the middle of your video. Now, right off the bat, this is an extremely simple motion tracking, but if you want to go in more depth with it without going into some other programs, all you have to do is move into the middle of these two keyframes, and then once again, just readjust it to where that player is in the middle of the video. Add as many keyframes as you want. The more keyframes you add, the more accurate that this motion tracking is going to be. I also noticed in a couple videos, Tommy had some After Effects stuff, which honestly I thought was pretty cool, but I guess it wasn't really worth the time or money that it cost to put it into the video because he didn't continue on with it. Now I feel like I've done a pretty good job of going through Tommy's videos, picking out the most important parts and showing them to you guys so you can implement them into your own content. We covered his intro, which is extremely strong, and personally I think the most important part of his video. Then his content. Is it really that important? Honestly, I don't think it is. I think it's regular content, but it's the way he delivers that content which makes it really good. And then lastly, we covered his editing, the basic things it does to keep his audience's attention and how good it is at doing so. So hopefully you guys liked this video, and if you did, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe. I cover a lot of content on this channel that's focused on helping you guys make content the way that you want to make it. Also, let me know down in the comments below what you want to see in future videos. How'd you feel about this video? And until next time, peace. Dude, I'm so cringy. Holy shit. I'm so cringy.